name is Marva, and this is my second video on YouTube. I'm gonna start making more videos about my trading journey, how I got started, what caused me to want to start trading. I'm gonna start charting my analysis and the things that I see on the charts, and I'm gonna start just posting my journey so you guys can, even if you're like a female trader and you want to start trading, I want to start posting so you can see my experience and you can see that it's possible to start trading, and trading is just, it's for everyone, and it's not hard like you think it is, but it's really easy. So let's get into it. So why did I start trading? So if you watch my testimony video, you will see that the Lord will speak to me in a voice in my head. He'll speak to me and tell me things to do. So excuse me. So the voice in my head was telling me, you need to start trading. You need to start trading. And I was thinking to myself, like, trading, I'm not really into it. It wasn't my thing. At the time, I had 2 Airbnb properties, so I was more focused on scaling my properties, and I didn't want to focus on trading. Trading wasn't in my mind or my vocabulary. So I started thinking, and it just kept popping up, trading. So I'm like, okay, what type of trading? So just to move back further, I had an Airbnb. So one of the guests there, I would go restock the inventory. And one of the guests said that he was a day trader. And I'm like, that's interesting. Okay. So the guest was saying that he trades options, and he was saying how, you know, he made $1,000 a day. And I was like, okay. But then I'm still thinking about the voice in my head telling me to start trading. So I'm like, oh, wow, like, you're a trader. So I would ask him questions here and there about trading, and he would tell me these things, and I'll start taking notes, and he offered to teach me. So fast forward, I wanted to learn, but then I started watching videos on like trading, but then I started going into, I guess, I forgot his name, but it was somebody else. I think it was Chris or something like that. I was watching his videos, and then I went to church, and I realized that someone at church, he knew how to trade. So he was teaching people how to do Forex. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do Forex because every time I hear Forex, I think of scam. And I'm like, I don't want to trade Forex. So then we made like this private group, and we'll meet up every Sunday night to do training on Forex. And I'm like, and then I started thinking, like, maybe this is something God wants me to do, is go into Forex instead of options, because I was so stuck on doing options that's all I wanted to do was options. But with Forex, I was just more leaning toward that side. It was like a tug of war inside of me. So after that, I started watching more videos and on Forex videos. And I started watching Swaggy C, and that's what the guy at the church did. He focused on Swaggy C's videos, and I started looking at Juvier videos, and I forgot who else. I forgot her name, but she does options. But I started looking up different things here and there. Then I found this guy, Trading Geek, and he was I watched more of his videos because he's an Asian guy, and he just speaks so plainly. So I started watching some of his videos. And I started just taking notes from everybody I started seeing, and that's how it starts. You just start looking up, find someone that resonates with you and your personality and how you learn. Because I went with the Asian guy because he knew exactly what he was talking about. He spoke so plainly, so I went with him. And then I think I joined his group, and then I started taking down notes, going back to YouTube, watching all these videos, studying on my own. And I started just diving just so deep into it. And then, so just to go back a little further, I did Forex years ago. A friend introduced me to it, but I went to, I think it's called MLM Academy or something like that. But in that group, I never knew how to trade. It was more just focus on recruiting, and I wanted to get to the trading part, but I never thought I could. It was a lot of Zoom calls, and it was a lot of just, I think the group leader that I had was more focused on just getting us out there and getting more people. So I think I did it for a few months, and I just ended up getting out of it. And ever since then, Forex was just not, every time I heard the word Forex, I just ran from it. I'm like, oh, it's just a scam. So that's how that started. But anyway, so I started the next question I thought about is my why. And my why is I have two beautiful children and I want to be more free with them. Airbnb is like a passive income thing, but I was still going to do inventory and stuff like that. So trading to me was more like, oh, another source of income that could help me be more free and be with my kids. And I knew that I wanted to do it. It was just like, as soon as God put the voice in my head to do it, I was just sold ever since then. It was like, even though I didn't want to, I still dive deep into it, which is crazy. But also I recommend having a job when you're trading, because if you have the mindset of, oh, I'm gonna get rich quick and all that stuff, it's not gonna work. Because if you have bills due and things that you need to do, have a job and trade on the side, or trade during your break, or study trading. Because trading is it takes time. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Like, if it's for you, it's for you. Like, I can't really explain it. It's just, you have to want to learn the skill set, because once you learn, nobody can take that away from you. You always have the skills. So don't focus on, I need to get this much money by this time and pay this rent and that rent and this bill and that bill. Honestly, just pray, believe the Lord will help you. He will help you like he helped me. So just keep practicing. You have to get in the chart time as well. That's another key, is chart time and practice. You cannot just look at a few strategies here and there. And, I'm not saying strategies don't work, because people are making money off strategies and trend lines and stuff like that. So find something that works with you and get on the charts and execute. You can start with a demo account, but it's not the same as a real account, because your emotions are not involved. So let's say if you put $50 in an account, start with that on a live account. Like, just put some money that you can play with on that account, and just start trading and practicing every single day. What I did was, I was studying. I bought a course from Trading Geek, and I was studying, I would say, like 6 hours a day on the charts, in and out. Just, if I lose a trade, write it down. Win a trade, write it down. Just keep writing it down. Don't stop. And go back to your losing trades and look at everything you did and what you did wrong, and redo it. Like, just keep going. And I would say that while everyone was out, I was inside the house just right for hours and hours and hours. And I remember my son would tell me, like, are you done with the charts? Or it went from like him asking me, are you still in the charts and stuff like that, to now he wants to learn. Now he thinks it's cool, and he's like, oh, mommy's studying the charts again, and now he wants to learn, so I can teach him now. Yeah, like I said, chart time is important. Keep studying, keep practicing. Because I know a lot of people, they say it takes years, but it's like, it could take 6 years, but how many times a day were you studying the charts? Were you studying, or were you doing it maybe 30 minutes a day, or maybe 30 minutes every 2 days? You have to be consistent. Me, I would say it's been like 7 months for me, but it's now the time that I'm starting to see the profits in 7 months. But find you a mentor that has done it, because that can shorten the learning curve for you. So if you find you a good mentor, keep practicing what they learned. Don't go to multiple different people. Just keep practicing and practicing and practicing what you learned from that one person, and then implement it on the charts. And then that could shorten from 6 years to what? Now you learn within 12 months, or you learn within, a year or 2 years. Just give yourself the time as well. Don't put a deadline on anything, or you're gonna burn yourself out. You're not gonna want to do it because you're seeing the losses. It's a learning game. Because to me, it's a game. It's a learning game. It's a learning experience. But once you master the experience, nobody can take the skill away from you. You will always learn how to trade, no matter what. COVID, you're gonna be in the house. Another pandemic, whatever, God forbid, you're gonna learn what you're gonna learn. So, and I would say the strategy I am learning right now is called, it's like more market structure, and it's liquidity, and it's So market structure, liquidity, and timing is my thing. So I trade 2 pairs, GU, AU. Just stick with 1 or 2 pairs. Or you can also do futures, because futures you can trade like after work. I like to do Asian session if I trade AU, and I like to do London session if I'm trading GU. So that's GBP, USD, or AU is AUD, USD. So those are my 2 pairs that I like to trade. I do like a top-down analysis. So I'll do the higher time frame is key to me. So I'll look at the 4 hour, then I'll look at the 1 hour, then I'll look at the 15 minutes, then I'll look at the 5 minutes. But the 4 hour I'll look at for my overall picture of where the trend is going. Then I'll look at the 1 hour, the same thing. I'll mark up my point of interest, my demand zones, order blocks, imbalance. Then I'll go to 15 minutes to see what price is doing and see if there's retracements, reversals. Then I'll go in the 15 minute for 15 minute or the 5 minute for my entries. So, or I'll even go to the 3 minute for my entries. So it's really like a top down, just you have to see what the overall picture is. That's kind of, I guess it's SMC, so smart money concept. But it's pretty simple, the strategy I choose. That's what I stick to. I love that strategy. And like I said, people are still trading trend lines and price action, stuff like that. All that stuff works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start posting I want to start like vlogging my trading days and put what positions I'm into and why I got into it, and start telling you guys my strategy and start, just posting my journey. And I want you guys to see it. It's funny because I always thought trading was a guy's thing. Like I would think, oh, women can't. I always thought you had to have this certain type of mentality to trade. Like you had to be super smart with a big IQ and to look at all those lines. But it's really not like that. Like it's like anything. You learn and you have to keep learning and practicing. The only time when they say that's why it's a big percentage of traders that lose is because they quit. If you quit, that of course you're not gonna succeed because you quit. So just like you gotta take it like real estate. People practice real estate and they study it for years and years, and then they get it and now they're successful. Same with trading. It's the same thing. It's not hard. You just gotta apply yourself, put in the work, and I promise you it will work. So I wanna give you guys tips and tricks on how to do that, and I wanna start just helping, I also wanna encourage you and say that the Bible says you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. So if you're trading, just believe in your strategy, believe that God will help you through this process. This will be a good experience for you. This is a learning experience. The only thing with trading is it's like you against you. It's you against your thoughts. It's more psychology, and the rest is the technical analysis. Like it's about charting, but the rest is your psychological mindset. So you have to pray. You have to know. Honestly, to me, this whole journey, it brings you back to childhood. Like if you have parents that told you you're always gonna, you're gonna be great, you're amazing, you're awesome, that's what you're gonna hear. But if you have parents that didn't really give you those things, and if you watch my testimony, my other video, my parents weren't like that. They were more like tough love. They weren't supportive like that, but I love them to death. I love them to life. And they weren't that type of parent. So when I first started with the trading, it was like, man, you suck. Because if I lose a trade, it's like, you can't do this, you can't. But it's like, no, you gotta reinvent your mind, or let the Lord renew your mind, because you can do this. This is something that you can do, and you will do, and you will fulfill it, and you will complete it. Like everyone, if you look at the top traders, like Swaggy C and all the other ones, if they could do it, you could do it. We're all human. Like they don't have special minds. They just kept going, and they were consistent, and they did it. So that's the same with you. You have to continue to press through. Those what you consider losses, make those losses into lessons. Those are lessons to teach you not to do it again. Just keep going and re-practice your strategy, refine your strategy. Have trading rules as well. If you don't have rules, it's like you plan to fail. So always write down your trading rules. Like what time of morning are you, what time of day are you going to trade? How many trades are you going to lose before you quit and get off the charts? Your analysis. What do you look for to enter a trade? What do you look for to exit a trade? What time of day are you trading? What pairs are you trading? How many pairs are you going to trade? How many wins are you going to take before you get off the charts? And it's like the more that, also keep in mind that it's the more you trade is not the more money you make. It's really like the less you trade, the more money you make. In my experience, because and it's all about risk management. So how much are you risking per trade? I risk 1% per trade. That's just what I'm going to start out with, is 1%. Or you can risk 2%. Depends on how good how high. If your trade is a high profitability trade, then you can risk 2%. But to me, I rather risk 1% just to be safe. If I'm losing a trade, I'll go to 0.5%, and that's what helps you build your account. It's really about, to me, it's about risk management, because you can win 3 trades. And or you can win 3 trades, lose 1, or you can win. Let's say if you lost all 3 trades, but that one big trade, you're in profit. So it doesn't matter how your win rate doesn't matter. None of that matters to me. It matters your risk management. How much are you risking? How much are you leveraging? So yeah, have trading goals, trading rules. Write it down. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So just continue to refine your strategy. Continue to just keep going. Do not stop. Like I said, all traders. That's why it's a high percentage of traders that fails, because they quit. So if you don't quit, you plan to win. So God bless you all. I'm here on this journey with you guys. So I want you guys to comment and tell me if you're a female trader, and how you're going and how you're doing as well. So thank you. Subscribe and follow me and share this video. And thank you. Love you. Bye.